to British Ants. We're going to be doing just a quick visual on some of the Formicariums we sell. This is Pandora, named by one of our customers. We've got a small plug in the top. You can now use a dripper to add moisture, or if you've got one of the very handy syringes, you can still use those. It takes about 2 ml of water, dependent on the species. Best to plug that back up, keep the moisture in. We've got 2 ports, one either side. These are great for adding further units as the colony grows, or you can attach another outworld, because obviously the back part of this forms the outworld. And that tubing just fits straight in there, no connections needed. We've got quite a sizable open lid once we take the mesh off, which is great. We can put a bit of sand in there to absorb any sticky bits that are fed to the ants. It also takes a 45 ml water dispenser in there. Pop that out of the way for the moment. It's also worth sticking around because we're giving one of those away for next week. Now this one's a new one. Again, very same principles. This is part of our gypsum range. And again, we've got a port there to extend it. Got a nice mesh top on that. This is ideal for larger species. Water, just fill the little well up at the rear. This is ideal for Camponotus species. It's quite a large nest. We haven't got a name for this yet, so any suggestions, welcome. All our Formicariums have been named by our customers, so that one needs a name. So pop a name down below, and we'll pick one out, and whatever name we like, we'll give you a free Formicarium. So this is another one of ours. I haven't actually got around to peeling some of the protective layers off. That's how I do it, because I just recently cut my nails, which is never a good idea when you're having a Formicarium delivery, because there's lots of that to be peeled off. It has 2 hydration ports either side, so this is quite a good one for high humidity species. The nest part comes out and the lid comes off to the outward section. Again, these aren't ideal for very small species, so if you're thinking of putting something like Solenopsis in this, then you can just run a beading of silicone along that join, but it's a bit of a large nest really for that species. So moving on, we have another one. This is another gypsum one. This is quite a popular one. This one's called Castle. I've tried quite a few species out in this when we tried it last year, and they've been very successful. And the feedback that I've had from customers is that colonies have done very well in this. I've had former Formica species in here, and you just dribble water along the top of the gypsum, and that settles down. Obviously, if you're putting this Formicarium on a antique surface, then I'd recommend putting something like a landscape tray or something on there, just so you don't mark anything that it goes on. Quite a nice bit of weight to that as well. It's quite a sturdy Formicarium. Very simple to hydrate. And a little bit of red acetate on the front of that. They seem to do quite well. Don't forget, if you're not subscribing, do subscribe to us. We've got offers that we bring out occasionally. This is another one of ours. Similar to the Castle. Again, we've got ports either side to extend it. Watering is on the top, direct. Again, depending on the species. We'll also put in the bottom of the link a number of codes that'll give you discounts on all of these Formicariums. We've got 5 codes to use, which will give you £5 off. But we'll also create some other codes so that if you haven't caught up with this video yet, that you should stand a chance of being able to use one that will give you £2.50 off at a later date once all those codes are used. So it is first come first serve. This is subscriber special. Again, I'm peeling off the protective film. I do see people with our Formicariums and they haven't peeled it off, but it could be that we like to keep it on to keep the nest in good nick. Again, we're just hydrating that section at the back. We've got one port on this, so again, crystal clear Formicarium tubing, and we can just keep extending that as the colony grows. All of these models are compatible, so each one will fit the next one. So we do try and keep all our, there we are, pull that off. We do try and keep all our connections the same. The tubing fits directly in these. If you're having trouble getting the tubing in, just dip the tubing in some hot water, and that usually softens it up, and then it should slide straight in. So don't forget to subscribe to us. Leave your comment down below. So the name of the Formicarium in the top right hand corner. We need a name for that. And we'll pick a winner out next Friday, which will be the 27th, Friday the 27th. And we'll send that to you wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining. Have a good day.